This version of the Liebherr R954C crawler excavator has been commissioned by Heavy Transport Models and is in the colours of Christen, a Swiss construction company. It comes in a standard Liebherr branded box, and inside the model is enclosed in some foam wrapping. There's no assembly to do, and there's no information about either the model or the real machine. Starting underneath, the detail is really quite simple. The metal tracks do look good, and the bucket itself is also modelled well. The track frames are quite simple, there's no moving rollers or anything like that, but there's reasonable detail. At the rear there are painted lights, and the Liebherr name is represented in the casting, but the exhaust pipe doesn't have a hole. The cab and its interior are reasonably detailed, and there's a good metal handrail on the outside. A strength of the model is the excellent Christen livery, and the graphics and the paint are applied very well. At the boom foot the slewing motor is modelled, and the hydraulic lines are represented in plastic. The boom and stick are good with more hydraulic lines, and the plastic hydraulic cylinder jackets are just very slightly off colour to the metal parts. We'll look first at the metal tracks, and they roll really quite freely. They're spring-loaded, so they're easily removable from the frames, but there's a little bit too much friction for them to roll on the test surface. But if we try something that's a bit more rougher terrain, then you find that the tracks roll really quite well. As for the other features, they all perform pretty much as you'd expect. You can rotate the body, and the range of movement on the boom, stick and bucket is all very good. The mechanisms are very stiff, so there's no problem holding any pose that you want, and the range of movement is very good, as you can see, because you can fold it really right up, or alternatively if you want to stretch the boom right out, then that's perfectly possible too. It would be nice if the bucket itself was removable and perhaps could be replaced with some other tools, but perhaps that will come on a later Liebherr model. This casting from Conrad has been around for a few years, and it's typically strong. It's well made and with reasonable detail, and it looks really good in the colours of Christen. If you want a good looking excavator model, then this one is recommended.